Hi everyone. In this video, we will see how we can separate the first name and the last name from the given data set. So you can see that in column B, we have a list of customer names. And the objective is to get the first names in column C and the last name in column D. So let me put in the heading here. So what we would like to do to get Aaron is to find the position of the space. So let me take a screenshot here to explain what I mean by that. This is the complete name that we have. And if we try to find the position of the space, it would be the sixth character. AARON being characters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the space is also a character, which would be the sixth one. Now, if we know the position of the space, which is 6, then we know that the name will always be -1. Let's give that a shot. So the first thing we want to do is to find. In the find, the arguments we are using are what to find and where to find. So we want to find a space. So within the double quote, I'm just putting a blank. And we want to find this in Aaron Bergman. And the moment I press enter, you notice that we get the result. Let me change this into a text. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me change this into a number so that you can see the result. We are getting 6. So think about what the result is. It is the position of the space. Now, if we do this for all the names, we are going to get a different number possibly for the other names as well. For example, for Catherine, the first name is of 9 characters. So the space being the 10th character. Now, from this, we want to subtract 1. And this gives us essentially the length of the first name. All that is left for us to do is to go from the left side. And in the left function, there are 2 arguments, the text and the number of characters. Now, we already have the number of characters, isn't it? So we know that the number of characters is 6 minus 1, which is 5. So I will just say that in B8, we want to find the position of the space, which is 6. And 6 minus 1 will be 5. Let's give this a go. And as you can see, this is the result that we get everyone. Let me take a screenshot and keep it here. When we are trying to find the last name, it is a little trickier. The reason is that find only works from the left going to the right. So I can't find the position of the space starting from end of Bergman. For example, if you wanted to go in this direction and find the space, you can't do that. Hence, what we are doing is we want to find the length of the entire name. That means the complete name, Aaron space Bergman. And this is going to be, once I convert this into a number, 13 characters. So AARON is 5, BERGMAN is another 7, and then a space is the 13th character. Now from this 13, we would like to subtract the position of the space. Now we already know that the position of the space is 6. So 13 minus 6 is going to be 7. And that is what we wanted, right? We wanted to know the complete length only for the last name. So think of it this way. If I know the length of the entire name and I subtract till the point of the space, whatever is left will end up becoming the last name. So all we have to do now is to do a right. And we say that going from the right backwards. So we want to select the characters NAMGREP like that. And we already know the number of characters in the last name. That is 13 minus 6. That gives us 7. We get Bergman. And we can copy this down. And let me also take a screenshot and keep it here. Perfect. That wasn't very difficult. But with the new functions that have been introduced in Excel, we have something called text before and text after. That will make this task even easier. Let's make a new sheet. And we again want to find the first and the last name. But this time, we will simply say text after. So in the cell B8, we want to know what is coming after the delimiter, which is a space like this. And that ends up giving us Bergman, which would be the last name. And if you say text before, we get Aaron. How cool is that? And super simple. So text before and text after, everyone. Let me also copy it down. And let's take a screenshot of the formula. There we go.